A roadmap has tools to assist in high-level organizational planning and communication of the same to all the relevant stakeholders as time progresses. It is mainly made up of swim lanes or lanes that run horizontally across the timeline from left to right and can be created or added from the drop-down located here. Lanes are either themes or epics apart from the Wayne lane, and this is sourced to ensure that any of the data created while in this view is automatically incorporated into the rest of a Gemba. For instance, the lane created in the roadmap is automatically incorporated into the story map, and the one added to the roadmap already existed in the story map. Setting up plan projections, goals, milestones, and deadlines, etc. can be done on the Wayne lane, which is also included by default. First navigate to the desired point in time, then right-click to load the menu where the different time-related constraints can be created or added if they were created in any one of the other views in a Gemba. For adding existing ones, a selectable list of all the different items under the Went folder is loaded. Lanes are populated by either creating new items or by adding items that were created elsewhere. This is done by first navigating to the desired point in time, then right-clicking to load the menu. Epics, stories, and simpler items, called simple notes, are among the different items that can be created or added to lanes. For adding existing ones, a selectable list of all the different items under the theme or epic which the lane represents is loaded. Lane items can be removed by right-clicking them or by clicking their menu icon to access Remove from Lane function. It is possible to establish connections between the items shown on the different lanes in order to perhaps communicate their relationships. For instance, a created milestone involves execution of one or more of the items in the other lanes. A line can be drawn to link these items by holding down the Alt keyboard key while dragging and dropping from the item to the relevant milestone. Alternatively, the same can be done from the Items Edit or Relations tab, accessible via right-click. Right-click an existing connection to access the Delete function. Milestones and releases that have been activated and included in the roadmap in a circle can be subscribed to by any other circles within the same Gemba site. Subscribing to a milestone or release can be done from the Wayne Lanes context menu, accessible via right-click. Then from the loaded list, choose the right circle, and finally the milestone or release to subscribe to. The milestone or release can now be used just like any other within the circle. Once subscribed, the milestone release will have that icon as an indicator. If a subscription is no longer needed for one reason or another, it can be cancelled from the subscribed milestones or releases context menu, accessible via right-click on the card. Lanes can be reordered by moving the individual lanes up or down from their context menus accessible via right-click. Lane items can be moved around within the confines of the lane by drag and drop. Dragging is, however, disabled by default and needs to be enabled first either from the item's context menu or from the Tools drop-down menu. A snapshot of the roadmap can be exported as PDF from the Tools drop-down menu. Like many of the other views, details of items displayed in the roadmap can be seen by selecting the particular item and unfolding the right pane.